Back to That's Life with John Carver. This is episode number 199. I'm calling this episode I Taught Her to Stare. Way back in 2012, our daughter Juliana was fighting cancer for the third time, and it was pretty bad back then. So I got this idea of asking her if there were 3 wishes she'd like to have, because the prognosis back then was not good. So the first thing she said, number 1, was not to have cancer, and the second one was $1 billion with a B, and the third wish was to have a puppy. So we started looking around, and she started looking around online, and we ended up driving up to York, Pennsylvania at the SPCA and getting a little Shih-Tzu dog for Juliana. Juliana named the dog Maddie. Well, over the years I noticed that the dog would stare at me quite a bit when I would be in the kitchen preparing something to eat. She would just sit there and stare up at me. And from time to time it used to get a little annoying because I don't like to be stared at when I'm trying to eat or prepare something. Well, I realized within a relatively short period of time that the reason why she was staring up at me is because she knew if she waited long enough, I would give her a piece of the food I was fixing, whether it was an egg or whatever else it was, a piece of lunch meat or a piece of cheese or whatever it was. If she just stayed there long enough, she'd know that I'd give in and give her a piece of what I was fixing to eat. So that kind of gave me an idea on something to share with you here today, and that is that sometimes people do things to us because we allow them to keep doing it. A few examples. If you allow people to curse at you consistently, eventually they're going to realize that you're not going to stop them, so they'll keep cursing at you. Or maybe they feed you negative attitudes, but they know that you're not going to stop them from letting them give you these negative attitudes, so they continue doing it because you allow it. And frankly, by you allowing it, you feed it. You allow that to continue to happen. There's people in my world and certainly in your world that cause tension in your life. They like to argue. They like to bring up stuff that isn't very helpful. Well, I'm tempted, maybe you are too, to sometimes get pulled into that negativity, that anger, that tension. Well, the older I get, I'm realizing that I'm going to have to, and I have had to, part ways with some people that have consistently caused disruption, that have caused stress in my life. So it really is important for you to not contribute to the negativity in your life. Like I contribute to Maddie being a little overweight because I still give her treats from time to time. Actually, most days. I still give her little bits and pieces of what I'm trying to fix to eat. So the danger really is getting people to continue going down this path of allowing people in their circle that in fact we contribute to them doing what they're doing to us. So think about Maddie's story. Think about, maybe start questioning yourself. Who are you allowing in your life that's contributing to your frustration, to your negativity, to the situations in your own life? Maybe you need to have what I'll call a pattern interrupt to maybe stop them from being in your circle that will distract you and disrupt your peace of mind. I hope that story made a little sense to you. My name's John Carver. Thanks for watching.